Hey there. Um, this is some important stuff because this gets into all the programming. Okay. I had a beautiful conversation with a guy who was A plus positive bloodline, so he's not a hybrid. And we were talking about tuning forks, harmonics, tuning the universe. And I've covered alchemizers. I'm an alchemizer. I have this self-tuning ability to tune the harmonics of the real universe and then experience what that is, right? It's like being in a warp bubble, you know, being in no time while I'm aware of all the stuff that's around me that is communicating to each other who they are, which isn't who I am. I don't live in their realm, so I don't want to experience their realm. So I don't use my consciousness to run their programs. Okay? I don't. That's why I go through on the Facebook page and I go, I don't want to experience that. 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 That represents you there, not who I am. Right. Now we're back to identity functions. Who are you in energy? Really, who are you in energy? Because at the end of the day, you are the chooser of what you want to experience. Okay? So I was very aware that at a very early age, like as soon as I realized that there was a black and white TV brought into our house, right? And I told my dad, that thing's trying to program me, because what is a TV? Remember rabbit ears? That's an antenna. It's broadcasting electrical information. It wants to put it in my memory. I don't want to put that stuff in. That's not who I am. When you are what the light is, and you run a hot blast furnace, and you push purple light, okay, that we don't experience that stuff. We're manifestors of beautiful cosmic experiences, dreamland, dreamscapes, the real ones, because you're in love with your universe, which means you're in love with yourself, because you're creating it as you're going through the cosmos at such a high rate of speed. Okay? Catch me if you can. You can't catch a free spirit, not with that much power, not running those kind of waves that can self-tune itself no matter where the hell it goes. Okay? So that's called vibration perception, which means that I don't experience their vibration or their perception. I live in a completely different universe. Okay? Not the one they live in. So this is why sometimes people that are in the information giving community will put out information there, and when you look at that, that's a fear-based response. Okay? That's an acid production image. When you put an image up and you put a text up, and you can translate it. And if it represents something that's fear, that's 100 megahertz. That's not restoration, is it? Nope. Now we're into restoration. You see, for me, love is the law on the planet. That means if you're pushing love, you're not pushing fear. Right? Right. Because what it means is that the more that you're pushing flowers and pushing love everywhere that you go, then they're experiencing who you are, your real identity. I know how deep the programming went into the memory. So I mentioned to one of the things that my grandmother put up there that was about 5G. It's frightening. I'm going, well, if you want to experience that, that's up to you. I'm not going to experience that because that's not the universe that I live in. I can tune that out. Okay? Yeah, we have the ability to tune that out. I won't experience that because I'm the chooser of that experience. And I have the tuning capability to be able to do that. Because I know exactly where I can go to make that happen. Okay? I'm tuned into a goddess. My consciousness is with a goddess. Okay? I dream with her. Okay? Now, I don't have a demo model to put up on this phone for you to be able to see, but if you go to my Facebook page, which is Will Burr, Wilbur, Bear, Behr, you'll see a photograph that I took. Okay, and you'll see, wow, look at how intense that purple light is right off the coast of the Big Island of Hawaii. I took that picture because that's what I was broadcasting. So I knew what I was doing, because where did I go? I wanted to get as close as I possibly could without sucking down sulfur dioxide, right? To be able to pick up what? All that molten voltage. You're damn right. Man, oh man, I was lit up like an 8-day clock. Felt like I was plugged into the furnace of the cosmos. So what do you think I did? I absorbed all that energy, put it in memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then what I did is I went out to the other side to a place called Mr. Roberts, which is on the east side, sitting on the rock. And then I sat out there that morning and I just began broadcasting, go deep into my heart. Push it out there, baby. Come on, we're going to restore the grid. And I took a picture. Purple light. You see the whole sky is purple. Yep. Arcturian. Purple light. That's 900 megahertz. That's way up there. And I've experienced stuff that's a lot higher than that. We love energy, the most powerful energy there is to experience, man. We love to push electrical current, a lot of voltage. Okay, the most powerful voltage you can possibly imagine, right? So, this is sort of how when you realize that, hey, you're transmitting what you're broadcasting to us, which means you're giving me a reason to do what? Experience what it is that you are based on the information that you're providing. I'm not going to experience that because, what you choose to experience is up to you. It's real simple. And you're inside of a box and you're experiencing 12 people that are in there. Okay, that's what you're experiencing at the moment you're experiencing it. So I can jump in a taxi cab and say, hey, take me out to the boondocks, just drop me off. I'll survive out there. Then all of a sudden my experience has changed. The energy goes up. Now I'm in a different world. Now I'm experiencing higher energy. So the memory that I had of the last place is going to be automatically deleted because that's not something I want to keep in memory, is it? No. That's called a post-synaptic memory wipe. Okay? Which means we know how to keep our universe intact by getting rid of shit that doesn't serve us and keeping the stuff that does. I began doing that when I was 4 years old. So this is the way that it always goes. I know that the light is here. I followed him in through the Sun Gate, going all the way back to 1997, and I've said this in previous videos. I'll know when we are successful, when I experience everywhere that I go, and I'll be able to do that when I experience the light no matter where I go. Okay, because otherwise I have to be in restoration mode, don't I? Because think about it, love is the law, isn't it? That's a first law Indian nation. I'm not in compliance with love is the law on this planet until everywhere I go, I'm experiencing what love is. Because if I don't restore you because I'm experiencing your energy, then I'm not in compliance, am I? And I don't break the law. Love is the law. So in order for me to be what love is the law, which is pushing that frequency, then I have to remove all the lower frequency stuff by restoring you. Now you and I are in alignment with what the light is. Guess what? Now the law has been restored. Restoration is restoring love is the law. That's a frequency. That's the energy we run. That's what the light is. So when the light is successful here, in this realm, I will know it because I will experience the light no matter where I go. So as long as people are pushing lower frequency density consciousness experiences, then I got to restore them too, don't I? In order for me to be in compliance with the law, so that they are. You see how that works? Which means they're still running the program. Right? Yeah. Because in a free will universe, what you choose to experience is up to you, not me. So I choose not to experience that. Bye. It's actually that simple. That's what freedom is. Okay? That's why with me, I grabbed a tent and a backpack and said, I'm headed to the woods. I'm out of here. Okay? When you're native to the planet, it's not hard. It's not hard to figure out. Obviously, you need water. Putting a tuning fork together with a branch is pretty easy to find water. Okay? All you got to do is follow the animals. Okay? They got to know where animal is. If you're in bear country, follow the bears. They'll take you to where the berries are, where the good stuff is. Because that's their domain, just like it is yours, see? So everything that's out there, when I'm out there, all has a right to be there. Because that's their home, too. I live out there just like they do. So I give them the same love I give me. That's why when you have a relationship with everything that's out there in nature, they read your energy. And you'd be surprised what happens. You'll have deer that will come up to you, okay? You'll have fawns that will come up to you, okay? Because they realize they have nothing to fear with you. Because they know you're not going to do them any harm, because they can read your energy, because they're reading your broadcast, your antenna. So I run a Laniakea antenna. Okay, those are powerful neurons, powerful neuron transmitters. That means you're connected to a bigger network. That means you process an enormous amount of information of how much you are aware of how big that place is that you can experience. And that's a measurement of how much light you have. So anyway, that's why this is a classroom. Learn how to be a lighthouse. With that, have a great day. Bye now.